Damn, I really hope this is recording. Hey, hey guys, my name is Elias. Welcome to the Rational Optimization Podcast. This episode today is about what are the most rational goals that one can have. So we're searching for the best possible goals that exist. And I already the whole last year, I did a lot of work searching for the best possible goals I can have, or that a person can have. And I questioned a lot of different things. And actually, most of the goals that I tried out as rational goals turned out to be pretty much bullshit. There are really good arguments against many goals that people have. And now I'm gonna in this episode I'm gonna present to you the 5 only goals that are left for me. Actually, only one goal is left. Another one, the second one is one that I think that you can put in. It's not perfect, and the other 3 are goals that derive from the first 2. But it's mainly the first one. The first one is a really rational goal. It's actually, I think it's the only non-refutable argument for an objective meaning in life. So those are the 5 most rational goals that a person can have. And the 5 most rational goals, or the 5 only rational goals I found. Or let's say the first one is the only rational goal I found. The other ones are just derived from this. Okay, so let's start. Or let's say before we start, I can tell you again, hey, this is the Rational Optimization Podcast. This podcast is all about one question. And this question is, what is, all things considered, the most rational thing to do? This question consists of 2 parts. The first part is that we try to find the best possible goal, so exactly what we do today. And the second part is that we try to find the most optimal ways to follow those goals. So this is something we're going to do in the future episodes. So as soon as we have clearly defined goals, we try to find the best possible ways to, reach those goals. So what is, all things considered, the most rational thing to do? Search for goals and execute them in the most optimal way. So let's start with goal number 1. It's the only goal that I really have objective arguments for. And even this one is pretty hard. So let's first define what an objective, meaningful goal is. So what is meaning? What is a meaningful goal? So a meaningful goal is, or let's say, there is this possibility that meaning exists. And the meaning, if meaning exists, this would mean that there are goals that are better than other ones. If there's no meaning in this world, so let's say, okay, call it nothing matters. If nothing matters, then there is no goal that is better than the other ones. And every goal is the same. So it wouldn't make a difference if I go out right now and start to push the little children and steal the ice cream, or if I go out and try to cure cancer or something. So this would mean this is the possibility that there's no meaning. But it is possible that there is meaning. So it is possible that there are goals that are better than other goals. And exactly from this possibility, I derived my first and my the only rational, objective, meaningful thing I could find in 1 year of research. Okay, I shouldn't talk around this for so long, so I can just tell you the first goal. So the first goal is that I want to try to live the life that is most likely to find objective meaning. So what does it mean? So it basically means that I want to understand life. I want to search for meaning. I want to find out what is, all things considered, the most rational thing to do. So exactly what this podcast is about. And yeah, or you can also say it means that I'm trying to find the best possible actions that one can take. Yeah, I'm trying to pretty much understand everything. Okay, why is this rational and an objective goal? So as I just said, it is possible that there is meaning, and it is possible there's no meaning. And in all my research, I would say it's pretty likely that there is no meaning, because I didn't find, except this goal, but this will come again. So I didn't find anything meaningful yet. So this means it is pretty likely that there's no meaning, like no objective meaning. So there's nothing that is objectively better than something else. There's no goal that is objectively better than another goal. There's no action that is objectively better than another one. It's pretty likely, but it is possible. Like, even if you, as long as you say, like, would you agree that it is possible for something to be, that meaning exists? Just, it is possible that meaning exists. Even if it's like 0.00001% chance that there is something that is more meaningful than something else. So, for example, if God exists, probably meaning exists. Like in the, like, for example, in Christianity, if the Christian God exists, then also meaning exists, because God can give our life meaning. And there are also, like, there are a lot of different theories that come up with a reason for why meaning exists. I didn't find any yet that is like, that I would say, yeah, this is pretty likely to be true. But I still say it is possible that meaning exists. So it's possible that one of those things are true, or that something else that nobody's thought of till date gives life meaning. And so, yeah, I say it's possible that objective meaning exists. So this is the first proposition from which we build our argument. So it's possible that objective meaning exists. So either it doesn't exist or it exists. And it is possible to exist. So I'm in this situation, or we as humans are in a situation now where we don't know, or let's expect. For me, I don't know what objective meaning is. So I guess you also, or if you do, please tell me. Yeah. But if we combine those two propositions, so the first one, it is possible for objective meaning to exist, and the second proposition is I don't know objective meaning yet. If you combine those two, you say it's possible to exist and I don't know it. Therefore, it is meaningful to search for meaning, because let's say the possibility, let's say no objective meaning exists. In this case, you would follow those two arguments and search for meaning. And the search for meaning would just be a goal that you have and that you follow. And it's not better or not worse than anything else, because there is no objective meaning. So if there is no objective meaning, this is a goal that is just like every other goal. So you're not doing worse, and you're not doing better than anyone else with any other goal. So it's just like a arbitrary random goal. But if meaning exists, so it is possible that it exists. So if it exists, this searching for it is the best possible way to find it, or it's the most likely way to find it. Of course, maybe you find it late by accident, but it is the most likely way to find it, by searching for it. So it is possible that it exists, and therefore we search for it. I really don't know if this was super clear, but I will come back to this argument many more times in this podcast, and I hope over time it's gonna get clear. It's gonna get more clear. But like possible objections are that people say, oh no, it's not possible for objective meaning to exist. But whatever we do, always in life, like whenever you, like, if you tell me right now that it's better for me to stay inside and try to cure cancer than to go outside and like start to torture little children, then, and you say this is objectively better, and there is objectively a difference, then you already make the claim that objective meaning exists. And I think we should really question, if it exists, what is it? So we should really search for it. So my first goal is that I search for it. And let's say even if it's all bullshit and it doesn't exist, I think this is a pretty nice goal. And it's like, if you want to be happy in life, you have to choose a fight. You have to choose a dragon that you want to fight. Choose an adventure you want to live. And maybe if no meaning exists, it's arbitrary, and you can just choose whatever demon, you can just choose whatever dragon you want to fight in your life. And I think this is a pretty cool dragon to fight, and it's a pretty cool goal to have, to like try to understand life, try to find meaning in this world that doesn't. And if meaning exists, this world is really good at hiding it. So yeah, I think this is a cool goal, and like even if there is no meaning, it's gonna be an interesting ride to search for it. And yeah, and actually, I think it's pretty unlikely that I will find objective meaning in my life. But still, I think it's meaningful to search for it, because searching for it is the most likely way to find it. And when I will be like 90 years old, and it's like looking back on my life, and I think like I searched for meaning all my life and I didn't find it, I don't know if this would be super bad or super sad, because it's just, I had a goal, like thinking back from this situation, I would say like, hey, I followed a goal in my life. I worked really hard on it. I had like a purpose, and yeah, it's, I think this can be fine. And yeah, let's go to the second goal. The second goal is not super objective anymore, but I think it's pretty much objective. So second goal is that I want to live a happy, fulfilled life. Because if there is no meaning, so if the second situation is true and nothing matters, then the only rational thing, or no, let's say I search for meaning all my life and I'm really miserable and there's no meaning, then I would have a miserable life. But if I learn to be happy, if I also work on being happy, then in case nothing matters, in case nothing, I was at least happy. So in case there is no objective meaning, I at least had a happy life. So I want to live a happy and fulfilled life. What does this goal mean? It doesn't mean that you only do things like hedonistically, like, oh, I do this because it's fun. I start to take cocaine because it's super fun and makes me feel good and it makes me happy. But my goal is not to be as happy as possible in every possible situation. My goal is to live a happy, fulfilled life. So happy and fulfilled. This means that in the evening when I go to bed, I look back on my day and say, nice, this was a good day. This means that every moment that I live, I want to enjoy this moment. And I think this is something you can really learn. This is not, like, this goal doesn't mean that I do things to be happy. This means that I try to, it's also like, it's something I really want to research. It's going to be like one of the main points of the podcast, that searching for what makes happiness? What is human happiness? That's one of the reasons I study psychology, actually. That, yeah, I want to search for what is happiness, what makes people happy. I like research different cultures that maybe found an answer to this question. So maybe like I don't know, maybe Buddhist monks or some, maybe they found a good way. I don't know. Like go there, ask them, and look what they have for arguments or for experiences, and like try to learn from whatever people think they have an answer here, and take the best of it. And yeah, because I think you can really learn to be happy. You can learn to enjoy the best. Like, even if what I learned till date in this research is that even if you do something that really sucks, you can consciously decide to enjoy it and consciously decide to be happy in it. But it's really hard, and you have to be really conscious to do that. And this is something I really want to learn, because I think this would be a really nice life. Like, I have a really clear goal, and my goal is to search for meaning, and I have learned to be really happy on the way. So yeah, my second goal is to be happy on the way, or to learn how to be happy on the way. Okay, so those two goals, those are the two main goals. Those are the two goals, like, if that I really have like clear rational arguments for, and the other three goals, they are mainly derived from the first two, and they follow out of them, but they follow out of them in such a strong way, and they're so key that I would say that I gave them like 3 extra spaces in like my 5 main goals, because I think if you, because I think they are really, really important. So let's go to goal number 3. Okay, goal number 3. I want to be as healthy as possible. Pretty clear. Yeah. Especially how it connects to the first 2 goals. The connection with the first goal. I think I formulated the goal wrong. I want to be as healthy as possible for as long as possible. So, yeah, connection with my first goal. I want to search for the meaning of life. It's really, really good to be healthy if you want to understand something, because if you're healthy, your brain works better, you can concentrate better, you have less brain fog, you have more energy, obviously it's like, if you're healthy, your brain works better. It's like, I don't need to explain this so deep. So this is the first part for a first goal. Second part for a first goal, I want to be as healthy as possible for as long as possible. As long as possible. That means, like, if through like the right interventions, I'm able to live 10, 20, 30, 40 years longer, then I have 10, 20, 30, 40 years longer to search for the meaning of life. So I think this is a goal really, really worth having. Connection to the second goal, I want to be as happy as possible. Why does being healthy help me with being happy? Obviously, if you're really healthy, your hormones are like better in play, like better in like working better, everything, and it's much more easy to be happy. Like, when you feel like I don't have any energy, I'm like so exhausted all the time, it's really hard to be happy. I think it's still possible. It's like what I want to learn. I want to learn to enjoy every moment, like even enjoy moments of pain. But if you don't feel pain, but feel like energy, and you feel good, and you feel like you can, if you feel super strong and super good and super healthy, it's much easier to be happy and fulfilled. I can really say this from my experience, but I think you probably all agree. Yeah. Goal number 4. I want to become rich. Let's say, okay, or how I specifically define it is, I want my time to be worth as much as possible. So I want to have the opportunity to, okay, like I defined a variable in my note-taking system. And this variable is where it's a construct. The construct is my time's worth, and my time's worth is how much money. It's for how much money I would do like a meaningless task. Like in the moment, I would do it for, because I'm studying. I'm not super rich. I would work on something for not. It wouldn't be. It then wouldn't need too much money for me to do something. So if like a friend told me like, here, $20, can you go like shopping for me, like grocery shopping, and then go, okay, in half an hour, $20. Okay, I think I would do that. But yeah, my goal is to get this construct as high as possible, so that I'm able to earn like multiple, like multiple, a lot of money per hour. Why this? It's connected to all 3 goals. Oh no, it's not really connected to the happiness goal that much, but it's really, really strongly connected to a health goal, because money really helps you with being healthy. Like if you have money, you can buy like all the nice supplements you want. You can buy. I really want to buy a cold plunge. I really want to buy like, how is it called? 8 sleep cover, and this, like, those are like the, actually it's this the small things, but for me in the moment this stuff is really expensive. But I don't want to like always think about this too much, and I want to be able to buy stuff like this. Also searching for meaning. I want to live the life that is most likely to find the meaning of life. This doesn't mean that I have to sit in the cellar and look at my computer and like think, hey, what is the meaning of life? Read books and be alone and like in the dark. No, this also can mean that I find people that are also motivated and work together with them. Or if I'm able to earn a lot of money, that I can hire people to work on this together with me. So, or that maybe like my dream is to like really create a tribe of people that are following this goal. Like this is one of the main reasons I'm doing this podcast, that I want to have people that are also super motivated and we work together on this goal. But if there are a lot of people that work on this goal, they need to eat something. So and I need to eat something. So I need money, and I think money is just a really good leverage. Like actually, no matter, it's also with the second, also the happiness. Even if those first 2 goals are meaningless and I find another goal, it's always good to be really, really healthy and to have enough money to survive, and maybe even a little more money than you need to survive. And goal number 5. Goal number 5 is a mix of a few goals, but it's a goal that can be broken down in a lot of a lot of small goals. Goal number 5 is I want my time efficiency to be as high as possible. So what is time efficiency? It's a construct again from my note-taking system. I want my time efficiency to be as high as possible. What does this mean? This means that, okay, how did I define time efficiency? Time efficiency is how much time efficiency, sorry. Okay, time efficiency is the amount of progress that you can on average make towards your goal per unit of time. So what the fuck does this mean? Let's say you have 24 hours and you have a goal and you work your 24 hours towards this goal. How much progress did you make in this 24 hours? This is exactly where time efficiency comes in. If you have the construct of time efficiency, if it's high, you can make a lot of progress. If it's low, you can make a little progress. For example, if you have a lot of money and you can pay like 10 people to help you in those 24 hours, then you have really, really high time efficiency. Or let's say you can work for 1 hour, earn 2,000 euros and pay 5 people with those 2,000 euros to work each 5 hours. Where I don't know if I had like a calculating mistake in my head, but like then you would have a really, really high time efficiency because you only worked 1 hour and earned the money to make 5 people work on your goal for a really long time. This would be really high time efficiency, for example. But also time efficiency is that you're able to work on your goals. For example, or something I was really struggling with like around half year ago or something, is to actually do what I want to do. So I set a goal for myself. I set a goal for myself that I want to work on something, or let's say I want to work on something. But I have a beautiful phone, and this phone really wants me to look at it, and there are also so interesting YouTube videos, and there are so interesting movies and so interesting things that really want to distract me. And through that, I didn't make as much progress to this goal in 24 hours as I could have made, because of those 24 hours, 10 hours were gone like with unimportant stuff, because it was hard for me to do hard things. And this is also part of time efficiency. So I want to learn how to do hard things. It's actually something I'm really good at now. But I really worked a lot on it. I read books about it, and I'm for sure going to make a podcast about this. Maybe it's even the next episode. I don't know. But I have such good techniques. I found the most amazing the most amazing book on how to do hard things. Or actually 2 really amazing books. And I will present the findings of both of those books in another podcast. Okay, so this is also time efficiency. But time efficiency is also if you want to research, how well you take notes. Because if you don't take good notes, it's super... like research is pretty much useless because you don't have proper goals. You don't have proper notes, and you will like research everything again and again. And yeah, it's like all those parts. It's also your freedom, because if you have like something, if you have a lot of things you have to do, you're forced to do, then you don't have a lot of time efficiency, because in those 24 hours you have to like work on paying the bills or paying down some loans you have or something. Then your time efficiency wouldn't be really high. I hope this was clear. But actually this goal is also one I really like work on. It's like the classic productivity goal, but I think it's meaningful, because if you have a lot of time efficiency, no matter what goal you have, you're gonna get to it faster. So even if none of the goals before matter, this goal matters. But this is the same with health. Even if none of the other goals matters, it's always good to be healthy. Even if none of the other goals matters, it's never bad to have money. Like, worst case, you can just donate it. And yeah, also the happiness. Even if nothing else matters, at least you were happy. So I think those goals are actually pretty meaningful, all of them. The first one is the only one I have a clear argument for, but as soon as I find something, like, this goal also isn't fixed. Like, to search for something meaningful means that as soon as I find something meaningful, the search, yeah, as soon as I find something objectively meaningful, it's pretty hard to say that you find something objectively meaningful where you can say 100% this is the right thing. So, but if this would be the case, the first goal would go out of the window and I would start 100% working on this objective meaning that I found. So to round this up, or to repeat, I actually have like 2 little extra goals that I want to present, but I want to repeat those 5 goals again. So the first one is to live a life that is most likely to find the meaning of life. Doesn't mean that you must be the person, or that I must be the person that is always exactly in the trenches searching for the meaning, but can also mean that I am the person facilitating the research on meaning and on objective meaning. Second goal, I want to live a happy, fulfilled life. So I want to be as happy as possible and as fulfilled as possible in whatever I do. I want to learn to enjoy every moment of my life. I want to learn to be happy in every moment of my life. And I really want to research this. So not just do things because I think they make me happy, but learning what happiness is and what's the thing that makes people happy. Goal number 3, I want to be as healthy as possible for as long as possible. Goal number 4, I want to have the highest times worth that I can. So I want to become rich. Goal number 5, I want my time efficiency to be as high as possible. So I want to have the most learn to make the most progress on my goals in the least amount of time. And now let's go to the extra goals. It's actually because since I'm here in the Netherlands, I talked a lot to some friends, and especially one of them, Andre. He's gonna come on this podcast for sure. He sparked 2 ideas in my head, and this is pretty much connected with the first goal. And those 2 extra goals is, the first one is to build AGI. So to build artificial intelligence, general artificial intelligence that can help you or help on the search for meaning. So if you say, or like, the goal is to make as much progress as possible towards meaning. And we humans are pretty, we're not, we don't have all the possibilities. Yeah, we have like borders. our mind is can't like be infinite, and maybe you can solve this problem by building AGI, and AGI that can like maybe even like tell you what's objective meaning. I have no idea if this is possible, and I didn't really go that deep into the topic, but I think it's an interesting idea, or an interesting thing you could also work on. An interesting strategy to solving the first goal. The second one is to build human augmentation. So to connect humans to it's not connecting humans to computers. It can also just be to build something that makes humans smarter. So like build like something you can put into your brain, or just find ways to make humans smarter, to make humans to improve humans' cognitive abilities. Also really interesting field of research, and something I would really like. Those 2 goals, I think I won't be the one really hard working on this. So this podcast is gonna include stuff about them, but it's not, I'm not gonna become the expert on this. I'm gonna invite experts on this. But you have to choose your goals in life. You can't like just run and do build AGI while searching for the meaning of life, while trying to learn about health, happiness, money, and different you have to choose, and you can't become an expert in everything. You have limited time. No matter how time efficient you are, it's still 24 hours, and that's why I think I'm not gonna become the expert in this. But I know there are people that really, really like this, and I think this is a goal that is really worth having. And yeah, I think those are the 5 goals that I think are the 5 most rational goals to have. And please, if you know or you realize there is an error in my reasoning, and you say, hey, no, one of those goals is stupid, or you say, bro, you missed something. There is another objective argument for something that is objectively meaningful, or something else. Please contact me and tell me this, because I'm super interested. If you're watching this on YouTube, you can just write in the comments. If you listen to this on Spotify, you can. There is like a Q&A section below the episode, so write me there. Write me on Instagram. Write me wherever you want. But I'm super interested, and if you did a lot of research on this, I would love to have you on my show and talk to you about this and discuss, because I think I really have good arguments for the things I proposed today, but I know that I don't have ultimate wisdom, so there are going to be better arguments, and there are going to be people that probably know more than me, and if you're one of them, please contact me. Yeah, and if you just think you have a better one. Okay, that's it, guys. See you in the next one.